Hey everybody, this is Perch. While we debate what's going on with DC and if they're going to print comics, not print comics, and all the different things, and lots of people have their own opinions, and they're certainly welcome to that. Meanwhile, what's going over in Marvel? Well, there's a new Avengers title being announced. That's not the weirdest idea, you know. Avengers remains one of their strongest properties in regards to what Disney has done with the movies and everything else. So we're getting a new comic series. It's a 5-issue limited series. By the way, whenever I see the 5-issue limited series, it always makes me think that this is kind of how they're cheating. And rather than doing the trade paperback common, 6 issues in a trade paperback, they're just going to do it in 5 and kind of skimp on some of the pages, or print all the variant covers. That's probably more likely in the trade paperback to more or less achieve the same page count, but with one less comic. Yeah, well, whatever. But anyway, a 5-issue limited series called Avengers Mech Strike. And what basically happens here is that the Avengers, and in this case, kind of a core movie-friendly version of the Avengers, Iron Man, Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, the Hulk, and Captain Marvel all get mech armor. And then they fight stuff with their mech armor. So they're going to be fighting aliens, robots, dinosaurs, Martians. And it's a big, explosions and monsters destroying New York, and it's going to be tough. So they're all going to have to don armor. Why is the Hulk in armor? I mean, Iron Man in armor, sure. Why he's in specialized mech-looking armor, I don't know. The Black Panther apparently they got his head exposed. Thor in armor. The Hulk. Why is the Hulk in armor? Like what? He's got missile launchers. I don't even know what's going on here. We did hear some hints yesterday that there was going to be a Transformers X-Men mashup. That there's going to be some kind of crossover there coming from IDW. This does not look like it's coming from IDW. This is coming from Marvel, and it is this Avengers Mech Strike Armor Up. And there's a little, little 17-second teaser where you see some blueprints of them in their little mech costumes. We see Tony Stark pointing to all these giant mech armor things. This is dumb. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say this. I'm sure there's some people who will be excited by this. This will be written by Jed MacKay from Black Cat, with art by Carlos Magno, who did Fantastic Four, a couple issues there, but mainly Avengers, Empire Avengers, I should say. And it's saying it will promise it will kick off a bold new age, 5 issues, but sure, bold new age of action-packed Avengers battles that will send shockwaves throughout the entire comic book industry and beyond. Uniting against an unstoppable enemy, Avengers Mech Strike #1 is just the beginning of this epic story that will unfold throughout next year. So we're promised some sequels. I think we're getting some toys. I think that's the only thing that makes any coherent sense here, is that they're making some toys of the Avengers as robots, as mech, and that this is going to be good. I thought for a minute this was going to be an attempt to them to kind of produce some comics over in Japan or Asia, but it's not. It does not look styled that way. This will not do well in Japan. I can just say it right off the bat. I've only seen a couple pages, but it will not succeed very well there. At any rate, big monsters, big action, big stakes, and big robots punching aliens, robots, and dinosaurs and Martians, all the things that kids love. I'm pretty sure this is a comic book designed to tie into a toy line. But anyway, 5 issues, Avengers Mech Strike, coming your way. Which again, Marvel they did not have as many titles. I was thinking, they're not producing nearly enough comics. I wonder if one issue will tie into King in Black too. That would be great. At any rate, so that's what we're getting. Avengers Mech Strike coming in 2021, February, 5 issues. Are you excited? Does this kind of thing work for you? Or do you just kind of rub your head? Again, I think some people will make a bigger deal out of this. As silly and I mean, from my point of view, stupid as this looks, there's some toys being produced, and then this comic book will kind of tie into the toy. The question for me will be, will they get their act together and then get these comic books? Like, don't sell these into the direct market. That makes no sense. put these comic books in the store. Like get Target to get you a little stand next to where they're selling these toys, and then sell the comics or a collected edition, sell it there. It's not going to make any sense whatsoever if you put this into a comic store and then you're selling the toys off in Walmart. Those two audiences don't know the other exists. Or I mean, the comic shop audience is going to know Walmart exists, but the kids who are buying these toys are not going to know to then go to their local comic shop and pick up Mech Strike, next to their copy of Vampirella, and it just did. Anyway, are you excited? Brand new Avengers title, Avengers Mech Strike. Let me know in the comments below. You're psyched, you're hyped, you're going to definitely buy it. You'll get it for your kids. Would you get this for your kids? Do the toys look cool? What do you, well, I don't, again, I'm speculating on the toys, but I mean, how could it not be? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. You'll get fascinating, amazing news articles just like this one and much more if you show up every day. And we try and have some fun. That's what we do. Thanks for listening.